All right, you want Auntie to get you something to drink? Can't you go on my live in peace? No, you're not getting that. You got this one, baby. I know. Here. Auntie, pick this one. You got this. Here. Come on. It's hot out here. Oh, no, I can't sit here. Sister would kill me. Oh, wait, maybe I can do here. All right. Yeah, I can do there. Hi, Lita. I'm well. How are you? I'll be even better if I can get up in my seat correctly. I was supposed to go at 8. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm literally just getting in the house. Trying to make this lower. There we go. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Oh, Lord, it's hot. Where's your Brian? It's just me and Brookie right now, so. Brian, be good, okay? My God. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hi, guys. Just please, my God. Just me and my baby right now. My sister made a run, so she'll be back. How are you guys? I missed you guys. How is everything? I'm so sorry I'm late. I was supposed to be on at 8, but I could not get in here on time. Try my best. So until my sister comes, this is what's going to go on in the background. It's going to be me, Brookie, on the live. Hi, my baby. So how was everyone's night? Was everyone's holiday? I am off tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm trying to study. I cannot wait to tell you guys what's going on with my studies, my school, what my plans and goals and stuff are. Y'all know what I would like to do? I would really like to do like a, what is it called? A vision board. Like, sad, I lost my brother on Monday. My God. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Lord. I'm so sorry, Tanya. Like, that is like, it's devastating. I'm sorry. And it's like always around the holidays, it's like so much loss. It's crazy because when you grow up and you love the holidays because all you know is presents and toys and lights and, you know, holiday time is the best time in the world for kids. But it's like now, as an adult, you realize the holidays are just not it for a lot of people. Like, this is a very sad and depressing time for so many people. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. My God, this is always something. Prayers for you and your family. I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully you can get at least a few minutes. Like, we won't be here long, but hopefully you can get a few minutes, like, you know, just to take your mind off of it or talk about something else, or just a few minutes of just a little bit of a distraction. I'm not even going to say peace, but just a little bit of a distraction, because that's crazy. Hi, Clanice. Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is just, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, it's like this holiday time is just crazy. It's just nothing is the same. Politically, economically, everything is just out of whack right now. It literally feels like we're in like the Twilight Zone. I know that's how I feel. Yes, the Twilight Zone. It does not even feel like the real world. I don't know what's going on right now. Like, but I do have a question for y'all though. If anybody knows how to block people on YouTube, I would love to know. Because I need to know how to, or like to keep them from seeing your videos or your lives. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know. Bless you. Bless you. So I was sitting here studying, well, trying to get some study in, and I'm looking at the time like, oh my God, like I gotta do my live. I got finished what I had to do around 7. So I was like, that's gonna give me an hour to get in the house and get what I gotta get done. No, it took me almost an hour to get here. So then I had to come in the door, take my stuff off, and deal with Chloe and Brookie and okay, and try to eat something. I didn't even really eat anything, and open my laptop and seen the time like, okay, well, I'm late. So I think the block feature comes from your end, but like that's okay. I'm gonna try to figure it out, because it's definitely, I definitely got to use that button, but I'll figure out how to do that. But I had mentioned on my Instagram, I'm not sure how many of you guys follow my Instagram, but I had mentioned on there about how so much has changed and how I am changing my style based on how I'm feeling right now. And as much as I'm dealing with right now, it's crazy that your clothes and your style, you even think about or even reflects where you are in the moment. Like, I think back to when, like, Coco Chanel made the tweed suit, and Christian Dior made the skirt, like the new look. It was all in pivotal times in your life. And I'm in such a crazy, crazy time in my life right now that I want my wardrobe to be so much more simplistic, so much more elevated than it has been. And I love my fashion. Don't get me wrong. That's not changing. I'm going to move because she keeps trying to run past this camera. I love my clothes. I love my fashion. That's not the issue. But I just feel like right now, I want things to be a little bit more streamlined. I want things to be a little bit more peaceful. You know how when your life is chaos and it's like you want to just clean house, you want to take everything away. You don't want nothing that's... Your house is almost sterile because you need some type of, what's the word? Some type of peace somewhere, some type of something where you can breathe, because right now it literally feels like I cannot breathe. And I don't want that right now in my life. Let's see. Clean, yeah, that's what I need. I need a clean slate. But it's crazy that that clean slate is coming in the form of fashion. Because, like, of all the things that I'm dealing with, that should be the last thing on my mind, but it's not. Because that's such a big part of my life. And it's so important. Hold on, guys. Yes. There we go. It's such a big part of my life that I just feel like what I want to express to the world right now is something totally different. Hey, Lori, it's something totally different than what I have been showing. I am a person that hides behind their clothes. So I could be feeling insecure. I could be feeling sad. I could be feeling just a whole bunch of emotions at one time. A lot of times, the crazier I feel inside, the more elaborate my outfit may be. Yes, the reinvention. And it's not going to be a reinvention where it's like, it's going to be huge, you know, even bigger than what it is. It's going to be pared down. Like, I've always been a luxury girly. Yes, I hate how people try to make clothes insignificant. It means so much. It holds so much emotion in them. First of all, clothes, you not to quote the movie, but it's true. You live your life in your clothes. Clothes are so important, and it mind boggles me that people make clothes like it's just no big deal. If you look back in the history of fashion, clothes have defined times. Like the Great Depression, and when silk and satin and all of these fine materials at that time were such a huge deal for the people that had money. That's how they differentiated themselves from the poor. The fabrics that they used, the embellishments, the embroidery, it separated them from the less fortunate. So clothes represent what's going on in the world at the moment, believe it or not. Because even right now, how fashion is just losing its luster. The fashion houses are so money hungry that they're trying to price everyone out, but they're pricing everyone out. Every LVMH, they are losing profits because nobody can afford the clothes. And then right now, the ones that can afford, they have other things on their mind right now. Like, number one, they're trying to see what's going on with the economy because they're trying to keep the money that they got. So that's number one. I have people in my life that are well-to-do. And I remember me and her had a conversation, and she said she was going to pull back on spending because she needed to see what was going on. She needed to hold on to her money. And she's not married. So she doesn't have a fall guy or anybody else to lean on if something happens. She got her money in a divorce, and her family has money, but it's not disposable. It's not just, oh my God, now she mad I'm on the live, so now she's going to tear up the thing. Stop, bro. So these people are holding on to their money. They're not doing the frivolous shopping that they once was. Now people are making much more effort with what they're purchasing. They're putting more thought into it. It's not just we going into the store and we dropping 15K on a sweater. Some people are, but 99.9% of the people are not, regardless of whether they have money or not. It's just not happening. Yes? Mommy? Okay, close the door. Okay. Child, I cannot stop being embarrassed on the live. Because not my mom. Hi, Kaleidoscope. How are you? People are worried about the future. They are, because you don't know what the future holds. Like, it's so uncertain right now. It's scary. Like, I don't even know like what to say. I don't know what my future holds right now because I don't even know what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next. So I have to figure out what my future is and what it is that I need to do. I have been in fashion for over 10 years, and I just now made the decision to pivot out of it. And it's not that I don't want to. It's not that my passion for it has changed, but I cannot do it anymore financially. I am at the point where I would love to be one of those people that love doing this and you're making the most amount of money. We would all love to be Laura Roach, but that's not my ministry right now. So I have to pivot out of doing what I love versus doing what's going to provide me with the lifestyle that I need. I am beyond blessed, regardless of what's going on. I am beyond blessed right now, and I need to be able to secure my future. And I went back to school. I want to bring you guys along on the journey, but it's also something that's very okay. You know how they say you never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, or however the saying goes. It's kind of one of those situations. Like, I'm afraid to talk about it because everybody doesn't have your best interests at heart. Everybody doesn't mean you well, and they might not like wish it against you or pray against you. It may not harm your blessing, but it can possibly deter it, and that's not what I want. So I'm taking classes right now, and you guys know all what was going on with the chemo in my brain and stuff, and so I'm not breezing through it like I was. So it's taken me a while, but I am back in school for real estate. I'm studying right now, and I'm not going to stop at real estate. I am going to go further, and that's something that I will talk about with you guys later on and bring you along the journey. So I am excited to I am excited to bring you guys along, but it's just it's a lot right now, guys. I hate taking breaks, but you know that I have to sometimes, just for my mental health. I have to take breaks. I did not want to take one as long as I did this time, but every time I sat to film, this is why I chose to do the live tonight. Every time I sat to film, I either started crying or I was stuttering all through the video, and I just couldn't get my mind right. So I just was like, you know what, fine. I'm not even gonna just play with it. I'm just gonna push it back another couple days. So Thursday will come and go. I didn't do a video. Then Sunday will come, and it's like I can't do a video today. I'm not in the right mindset. So while I have to do what's best for me, it's also not fair to you guys, because when I'm missing, you guys are messaging me and getting in my inbox and sending me emails, which I love. But it's not fair that, you're looking for videos and you have to chase me down to figure out what's going on. So it's not fair. But it's just, I thank you guys for the ones that are still with me. I thank you guys for the ones that understand. But I am going to try to do better. I swear I am, because it's not fair to you all. But it really be hard sometimes to find the mental capacity to do these videos. But back to real estate. I'm very excited about it. I just started studying the last couple of weeks. I think I told you guys about this. I didn't tell you what I was studying for, but I'm just going to pray that this does not block or mess up my blessing that I'm sharing this with you guys. But I mean, this is what this YouTube is. Like, we sharing our journey and our lives and stuff and what's going on. And it's very helpful to me to get this out. So, good evening. I literally was just thinking about you and your online blessings. Hi, Chanel. How are you? and we will understand. Okay, well, I can do that. Yeah, just let you guys know when I need to take a break. But hopefully I'll be okay for a little while, that I won't have to take a break. But yes, if there are times that I need to take breaks, I will do that, because I don't want you guys to, be worried or wondering what's going on. I'm okay. But hi, Tracy. Happy holidays. But yeah, I will definitely try to let you guys know when I will be taking a break. So, I want to focus on the luxury real estate area. Don't let the whitey upset you. What are you talking about? I want to focus there because that's the area that I am interested in. That is the area that I want to hone in on and make my specialty. And again, I want to go above and beyond that. So I would love to take you guys on the journey. Also, I would love, okay, let's see if this works. You guys said it'll work on my side. So, all right, nope, that didn't work. So let's see. Okay, well, I don't know if I got rid of them, but it said something about putting them on a freeze for 24 hours. That's good enough for me. So, also, with my skincare journey, do y'all see how good my skin looking? Like, I filmed a facial that I got with you guys. From beginning to end, I filmed the technique. I filmed the products that they were using. Everything that went along with the facial will be in this video. So I'm working on a video for that. Thank you guys so much for the ones that supported me in that video about the skincare, and you guys purchased the products and told me how you enjoyed them. I'm so glad you guys love them. Those are some of my favorite products I still use. As a matter of fact, I have makeup on now, so I might even do a get unready with me while I'm on the line with you guys, because I definitely use the products. I'm still using the products. Like, my skin is looking amazing. I have one little thing right here, but that is, what do they call it? Purging. So for the next maybe, it's been about a month or so since I've been using it. So I have about a month to 2 months to go before my skin gets like acclimated to everything that I'm using. I tried a couple of different methods. After I did the video with you guys, added some products, took away some products. So all of the ones that I had linked in that video, I still use, but I was adding other products, and I was getting like little breakouts on my forehead, and my forehead never breaks out. I'll get whiteheads on my chin before I get a breakout on my forehead. But I think I might have been using too many active ingredients, active products. That's why I told you guys, when you purchase the ones that let me know you guys were using the products, to be careful what you're mixing with them, because these are active products. They're not like CVS or Sephora or nothing like that. These is big girl skincare products. So I was breaking out on my forehead, so I had to take some stuff away and simplify my routine. So that's what I did. So now I'm just using my Cerebom. I am using my Biologique serums. I'm using my hyaluronic acid. I am using my P50 toner, because the P50 toner, I'm telling you, if y'all don't pick up nothing else, the P50 toner you guys have to get, because that is literally like a facial in a bottle. The way it tones and rebalances, and just whatever left under on your skin after you cleanse, after you double cleanse, don't leave that out. But and so do I, because I'm using some of the product. Yay! I'm glad you liking them, because I'm trying to tell you, they are good, and the place is looking good. Hey girl. Yeah, yes, I cut my hair again, but I didn't make a video when I got my hair done, because I'm too busy with my mind on Pluto. So it's like, it's laid down right now, but I got a hair appointment next week. So I'll be back to showing you guys my pixie. But yeah, I cut my hair again because it just wasn't I was trying to grow it back out a little bit, but it just wasn't me. So I just had to go back to uh what I knew, just back to myself. Yes, yes. I listen, I never knew nothing about double cleansing until I got to where I'm at now, because long as the makeup was off my face, that's all I cared about. And I mean, I would wash my face for a good amount of time, but you're washing it with the same like makeup stuff that's on there, all of the grime for the day, all of the makeup you're taking off your face, you're just rubbing it all around your face, and then you're rinsing it off, and you're leaving like a film or other makeup. Jennifer, hi, you're leaving all of this other stuff on your face. So it's like you're not doing no cleaning. So it's like you still got grime and stuff on your face because all you did was rinse off. You didn't go back in and make sure that double layer, make sure you're getting all of that stuff that remaining that didn't rinse off, or something that may have been sitting in your pores, or like not all of that stuff is still on there. Then you take your toner to make sure you got everything that was any little crevice that was left on there. Then it shrinks your pores, balances your skin. Then it gets your skin ready and toned up for the serums, which in the beauty world they call, girl, what's the name? Now I'm trying to school y'all. Now I forgot the doggone name of it. Repair. They call it the repair step. So once you do your cleanser, then you do your toner. Then that's you repair. That's for your serums, for your moisturization, your retinols, whatever it is that you're using. Now is the time to use it because your skin is ready to grab on and it penetrates better. Then after you finish all of that stuff, if you don't use a mask before it, because you can use a mask before your serums, which a lot of times I do when I have time. But then after that, the moisturizer comes at the end, which is so important because that's what seals everything in. You have to put a moisturizer on at the end of your skincare routine. I don't even care how loyalty is only the Trump, not a Trump text in the middle of my doggone live. Anyway, because I don't know what they texting me for. But even if you're oily, you have to put on a moisturizer, because if you're if your skin detects that it's becoming dry, you will what is the word? Sorry guys, sometimes it generate more oil. Like the sebum will generate more. So you still have to moisturize your skin even though you are oily, because you're not doing yourself any favors. What I will say that I know about people that have oily skin, overproduce oil, yes, that I feel like they age better than people with dry skin. Because if you notice the saying, like, you get ready like a handbag if you don't put lotion and sunscreen and stuff on your face. Because again, I didn't know I had to wear sunscreen, so now I make that a part of my routine. And it's tedious, guys, don't get me wrong, because sometimes I be exhausted at night and I don't feel like none of that. But I will still do the skincare routine because it has become part of my self-care, and it's become part of me taking care of myself more. Child, y'all hear her? I can't even deal. Like, she's so embarrassing. Like, I can't. So it has become a part of my routine. It has become a part of me taking care of myself and like taking time out for myself, because we do everything in a day. But when it comes to things that we have to do for ourselves, other than like vanity things like getting your hair done, getting your nails done, that's not like a chore. Sometimes doing self-care at home can be a chore, and I don't look at it like that, because as you can see the results, because I look at myself in the mirror sometime and be like, girl, to say your skin is super dry, you would never know. Like right now, like my skin feels so like hydrated, and it feels like, and when I was getting the facial, this is how I knew that I had to keep up on my routine. They had to use more product because my skin was soaking it up. I was getting one of the facials is called a BioLift, which means it used microcurrents to lift and plump. So I don't need no lifting and all of that stuff. Thank God. Like I don't have laugh lines and all of that stuff. But one of the estheticians was shadowing my esthetician. So she wanted to show her how to do a biolift. Whatevs. Like all of this is free. Let's get it. So she's showing her the techniques. And while they're doing it, you can feel the microcurrents. Like, let me tell you about this facial. Like, it's just out of this world. It's a special machine from Biologique Research. So they have these little, they look like little hats with cords coming from them. And they have little yellow sponges on the end. So the yellow sponges, that's where the microcurrents come. So they roll it on your face like they're sculpting your face. They start from your décolletage. First of all, let me tell you how crazy the facial is. They don't just do all right here in your neck. Your clothes are off. You have on one of those terry cloth towels because they're doing all down here. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I love this place. Like the skincare and the luxuriousness of the entire facial is just, it's top tier. They start down here and they're basically just doing little pumping motions. And it's like, it feels like they're trying to pump your blood and get everything working and moving around. And they go all around your décolletage, they go all around your neck, and you can feel, it feels like little electricity, like ding, 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 ding. Like it hurts a little bit because they can adjust the spiciness, they call it. So I had mine pretty low because I have a low pain tolerance. Like I'm getting ready to get up off the table and the whole thing get ready to be kaput because you're not getting ready to be having me on here about to cry. So mine was pretty low, but they were going all up your neck. They go all back here. They go all around your ear. And the main point that I got laying there, like I was listening, but I wasn't listening. The main point I got was everything goes up into your ear. You have some type of muscle or something around your ear where everything meets. So every time they're doing a motion and one ball would be held here and the other ball would just be sculpting and pulling everything up, and they would always stop right here. So they would take the machine and go around, like if you have laugh lines, they would concentrate on here. They would sculpt like all around your cheeks. So all around here would be like lifted up all around your eye. And it's crazy because they would go in your under eye area. And they said it would be good for me because I have dark circles under my eye. They taking the machine and they going under my eye, pulling it all up, just going all up into your hairline. That's another reason why my hair is laid down. Because, child, the facial will tear your hair up. So don't get your hair done and try to go get no facial, at least not with them, because your whole head will be a mess. Hi, sweetie, I'm always so happy to see you. Oh, thank you. Hi, Ruth. How are you? I'm happy to be here, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, I got the facial and I instantly noticed, because I didn't mind her training the girl, but I just let her know I'm not trying to be looking like I got no stroke. So if you want to train her and have her doing this on my face, you make sure you go behind her and you redo it, because I'm not trying to have one side of my face sitting on my neck bone. We're not doing that. I don't have no problem training with her, but not my face. Like we ain't gonna get stupid. So it ended up being any improvement. I only had it once, so I cannot lie and say I noticed any improvement. No, I can say I've noticed improvement with the hydration, and I've noticed improvement as far as my bag. Now, it's been a little bit difficult lately for me as far as my makeup application around my eye, because my eye has been so hydrated that it's not holding my concealer the way I want it. I'm using less concealer, which is a blessing. So I'm not sure if I'm not setting it properly, but I'm feeling like during the day my under eye is breaking. And I don't understand that. Like, let me see if you guys can see. Like my under eye seems like it cracks, not cracks, because it sounds like it's dry and it's not dry. It's just, it's like it's separating or something because it's so hydrated that it's just not, Lord child, it's not sitting where I want to sit it. Maybe less powder I need to be using. I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver with this. Maybe I need to be using less powder. I'm not sure. But it's just not sitting the way that I want it to sit. But I have not noticed any change as far as the dark circles. No, not yet. I'm going to have to keep it up. And I don't know if I want to keep doing that because, again, I don't know if it's kind of like a Botox thing. Once you start, you have to keep doing it because I'm not trying to have my face droopy because I don't do the BioLift anymore. Like, I don't want that. So I just have to figure out, I have to do some more digging and ask my esthetician, is it okay for me to continue to do the BioLift? Like, I seen instant results from it. Like I did look pushed up for some reason. Like, and I'm not saggy, but I did notice a difference, especially when I first got out, child, because my eyebrows was like this. I said, well, did I get a brow lift and I didn't know? Apply the concealer and let it sit for a minute before you blend it out. Also blend from the bottom up and then set it with powder. Child, try that. That's an old Jackie Aina trick. Tried to let it sit. I would put it on before I leave the house and drive to work, which is almost an hour, and it still be going all off. Listen, I think it's the powder that I'm using because I had this powder for a while, so either the powder is old or I'm not setting it correctly. Or I might be using too much because I'm trying to cover up the dark circles. I might be using too much of it. So, that could be a part of it as well. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about my last live. So I want to make sure that I'm always being honest and I want to make sure that I'm sharing my life with you guys. But it's like I'm noticing that you have more eyes on you when you're talking negative. Like that's something that I picked up on. You have more eyes when you are telling all your business. You got more eyes when you are distressed. You have more eyes when you are spilling all your tea and all of that. And that's the way of the world. I get it. We all be here for a little child. Look, she putting all her business, girl, look at her. Like we done all been there. But I also have to remember that this is my real life. This is not like, child, I can't wait to get to YouTube. This is my real life. And when I come off of this camera, I have to live that life. I have to deal with everything that's going on. I have to deal with whatever it is that I have to do on a day-to-day basis to stay sane, to keep moving and to rebuild my life. Because basically that's where I'm at right now, is rebuilding my life. And you guys are with me. It's a testimony and you are helping more people I hope so. I hope so. I hope that everything that I'm dealing with, everything that I'm going through personally, health-wise, and that I'm sharing with you guys, I'm praying that it helps other people because it's helping me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, coming on here sometime, like it's been nice where I've been talking to you guys on live and I've had a knot in my stomach. Like, I've opened my mouth to start talking and so much comes out and that's not where I meant for it to go. And I'm like, in my head, like, shut up. Like, but I can't, it's swelled up. I had to get it out. And it helped me because your whole story isn't just your story. It's not. And the emails that I've gotten with people telling me how much, these things have helped them and how much they have, it's a sign that they needed, or I have given them strength to, to either go to the doctors or to reevaluate their life or whatever the case may be. It's like, this to me is not about money or none of that. Just is because I would be on here on y'all line every day if I was on here just trying to get paid. Like, y'all would be getting way more videos. So it's it's more of like my diary, like my time capsule. Remember like old shows like Saved by the Bell when they would have time capsules and they would put it in the ground and 50 years later they would open it up. This is kind of like what this is for me. This is like my time capsule of this moment in my life that I can go back and say, like, all of this you went through right here, like, look how crazy this is, like, look where you were in your life right now and look where God took you, like, look where you are. Because I'm going to tell you something, y'all, I cannot wait to get there. When I tell you, hi, when I tell you I cannot wait to get there, because girl, and it's not like I don't want to share these things, but I have to also remember that this is the internet and I can't stop people from seeing it. Even the people I work with, I don't talk to them like that. Like, not my personal business, but they don't need to talk to me because they can go on the internet and see it. And I can't stop that. But at the same time, I have to do what I feel in my heart that's helpful to me. And that is talking to you guys. Because one thing that I feel when I'm talking to you guys is, even though you can't talk back to me when I'm recording a video, but even on my lives is I don't feel judgment. And I don't know if it's because you guys don't know me and you don't have a horse in the race, so you can let me know your real feelings. You get, every once in a while, I'll get a message and it'd be something smart or something stupid because, you know, everybody think they got all the answers. But for the most part, it's always an encouraging message. It's always positive feedback. And it doesn't have to be feedback at all. I'm not even looking for that. But I don't feel judged. I feel like I can tell you guys all what's going on. That's why I told you what I'm in school for. Old me would not want to tell you that because I would not trust enough to let that be out. Because again, everybody does not have your best interest. And people are wicked. Like the way people will pray against your downfall and the way people will just, you know, want bad for you, or you think you're gonna go back to school, you ain't fit. Like people, they are like that in their heart. But I want to take you guys on this journey. Hell, I want to get on here and ask y'all questions and see if y'all can help with some of this schoolwork. Like, I don't want to hide these things from y'all. I want to be able to discuss and share my life and my journey and everything what's going on with y'all. Let me tell y'all, I bought a new bed. The way that I wanted to get on live in the furniture store and show y'all me buying the mattress, because that's how excited I was. It's just something so small like that. I wanted to share that because there's so much craziness going on that just that little piece of like accomplishment that I did, I wanted to share that. And it ain't nothing but a bed. Everybody got a bed. But I wanted to go on live because I just wanted, that was a piece of me putting my life together, if that makes any sense. It may sound crazy because it's just a bed, but it's not, because it's symbolic of me piece by piece trying to figure out what I'm doing, what is where I'm going, where am I going to end up. I love you guys too. Thank you. No, I didn't think about doing a membership because I don't want to be charging people for nothing. Like, I'm nobody to be charging nothing, like for them to come on here and hear about me being sick or, you know, about some craziness going on in my personal life. Like, it's a nice thought, you know, and I appreciate you thinking that much of me, but no, I would never charge a membership. Membership for what? And then I'll be going missing for 2 weeks? No, ain't nobody paying for that. Like, we're going to be honest. Like, no, I'm not charging nobody for nothing like that. You guys just being there and commenting and giving me your opinion and your feedback and your, you know, just whatever. You guys just being there is enough. I don't need anything extra. Like, I'm that part is enough for me. I appreciate just that. The better is something you bought for yourself is an accomplishment. It is. And this, you know what's crazy? You know why I probably thought that it was bigger than what it was? Maybe because it just felt so permanent. Maybe that's it. You know, because it's like you going somewhere and you sleeping on a couch or, you know, staying in somebody else's room, you know, that's not, you know, big whoop. But you actually purchasing some place to sleep, it's like, it to me, it just felt more like, whoa, like, so you finna really be staying here because like, you know what I'm saying? It's maybe that's why. It felt way bigger to me than what it would be to any normal person in the world. It just felt so permanent. And that was really wild to me. Um, I also took a break from counseling. Yeah, it getting real. That's exactly what it was. I was sitting on the bed like, oh, okay. So, so what you get ready to do now? Like that was the feeling that I had when I got it. But, you know, it's yeah, it was crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was definitely it went from, oh, I'm getting ready to do this, I'll show you, to like uh so yeah, I'm just I took a break from counseling. It's not that I was not getting anything out of it. It just I just needed a mental break from everybody. Um I wanted to shut down for a second and not talk at all. And that's what I did. Um she's been sending me messages, checking on me and stuff, and I've appreciated it. But yes, I had to take a little break from counseling because I just did not want to talk anymore about nothing. It's like I was just all talked out. I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear no homework. I didn't want to hear what I can work on. I didn't want to hear nothing about myself, nothing about nothing. I just wanted everything to stop and pause. There has been some developments and stuff that I'm not going to speak on, but I just needed a break. That's basically, it wasn't just YouTube. I don't just be tossing y'all to the side. Everybody was getting it these last few weeks. I just couldn't. I've taken a break from better help myself. Yes, yes. It's like, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, it has helped me. It has been a blessing. Maybe, maybe I want to switch my counselor, because she was my first counselor. So when I got on there, I meshed with her so well that I couldn't believe it. I was like, this thing is the best thing ever. Like, my first counselor, this is it. Maybe that wasn't not the best thing. Maybe me meshing with her so well, so fat. Good Lord, here come. Can't even talk serious. Alicia, get her. My God. I'm sorry. My God. They might even seen her. Get out. You too, Chloe. Bye. Maybe me meshing so well with her was not necessarily the best thing, because I don't think I was challenged enough. I don't think it was more. I got out what I needed to get out. She gave me her opinion, but I don't think I was challenged enough. I don't think that I was made more to look at myself and changes that I'm supposed to make. She held me accountable, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't until I took a break and I had to reevaluate everything that my life has been these last 10, 15 years. What part did you play in whatever is going on to this day, even health wise? You know, truly know yourself. I ghosted my therapist truthfully in being okay. Do not want to talk about my feelings anymore. Yes, it was overwhelming. It's like, how many times can I tell you that I'm overwhelmed? How many times can I tell you that while I don't think about that, I understand why people do it, because you are mentally exhausted. You want the pain to go away. I see why people be on drugs, because they want to take away whatever's going on in their life. They want to take away the thought, because them thoughts in your mind, people think that, somebody being off is just like, you don't know how people can get there. I have always been a strong person. I have always been a person that is in control of their mind and their thoughts. But these last few years, I have not been her. That's scary, to not be in control of what's going on. Hey Sharita, we're talking about therapy right now. I took a break from therapy, and I'm just telling them the word impermanence helped me. Yes, honey. What that mean? What does that mean? Because I want it to help me. So tell me what that means. Tell me in your words, and I want also the dictionary term of what that means. I didn't want to talk about it no more. I didn't want to cry no more. I just felt like after a while, what could they do with what I was feeling? Like, okay, journal. I was doing it. I don't want to hear you tell me to pray. I know that. Grew up in church. That's number one on the list. We know that. Nothing is permanent. Everything is of a nature to change. And I want to know how that helped you, because what I hear right now in the time that I'm in my life is that change good or bad? Because I've had a lot of change recently and it ain't been good. So I want to know like how that helped you, because right now change is scary to me, because the change has not been good. The change in my life has been my brain being altered. The change in my life has been my body being altered, my insides being altered, my faith being altered, my patience being altered, my outlook on life being altered. I feel like a little kid that somebody told them that Santa Claus is not real. Like, and I know I'm an adult and being naive is not cute, but I feel like the shields have been taken off of my eye and I see the world totally different, and I'm salty about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm bitter about it, because I'm not the same person that I was before, and I don't appreciate it, because I don't know how to get back to that person. And they always say that you're going to get better. I don't feel better. I feel worse. I don't feel like a better version of the Asia before she was sick. I don't feel like that. 24 years. Oh my God. But can I tell you something though? Maybe I'm wrong, but you don't think that you were owed something? 24 years? You don't think that you were owed something? I feel like they owe you everything. That's 24 years out of your life you can't get back. Also, the homework from my therapist was too much. I've given my problems to God. He's the ultimate healer. Seriously? No, for real. I thought the nature of change implies this too shall pass. I'm glad you recognize your truth. Yes, it'll pass. I'm afraid of the future though. Like, okay, let me put it in better terms, because I'm also trying to be more thoughtful of the words that I speak out in the atmosphere. I'm afraid for the future. I'm hopeful for the future, but I'm also afraid because these last few years, it's like back to back to back. Like, I get over one hump, I'm getting hit with another. I get over that, I'm getting hit with another. And they all crazier than the last. So it's like, it's more anxiety than it is like this too shall pass, if that makes any sense. I've been in and out of therapy until I realized he wasn't mine. I could not make him be right. Life lessons, we are always trying to get back. Why? Sometimes we just have to move forward. Because it feels like if you don't get something out of it, then it feels like it was a waste. Like she just said 24 years of marriage. Is anybody else here? That's 24 years? Like imagine being born and then you hit your 24th birthday. You know how much time that is? They're never going to get that back. So yeah, you better give me something out of that. That doesn't even, like, logically to me, that does not even make sense that we wouldn't want some kind of lesson, some kind of something out of that. And that's crazy, Kaleidoscope, because that last sentence, that's exactly where my mind is right now. It's like a light bulb. Like it's nothing you can do. And that's even crazier when you come to that realization that it's literally out of your hands. I don't care how much kicking, screaming, nothing you're gonna do. You can't change people. It's just not gonna, it doesn't happen. No, for real. It was a tough lesson. Yeah, that was a tough lesson. Like my heart goes out to you. I'm so serious because that's a whole newborn to a young adult. Like 24 years. That's the unknown can be scary, but I'm at the point. I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm taking baby steps. No, I'm serious. That's where I'm at. It's one day at a time with everything because life changes so fast. Life changes so fast. Lori, okay? You owe me everything. That's what I'm like she's not wrong for that. They owed her everything. Because that's a long time. Like, and I'm sure that she gave everything that she had. Ain't no way you didn't in 24 years. You gave everything that you had, but sometimes it's just not enough. I'm sorry, guys, because I know y'all hear Brookie in the background like she in the jungle gym, but she too. So it's nothing that we can do about it. So I'm sorry about that. But it's like sometimes I was talking to my girlfriend, and even though she's absolutely right, and I knew this already, but it's like sometimes you don't have nothing left but your faith. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but when you get to, I guess what they say, you won't know until you hit rock bottom. And it may sound dramatic, but when you don't have anything else left, I guess that's where God be wanting you at, where you don't have nothing else left but to look to him and to look for guidance to him, because we do everything but go to him a lot of times. Our family, our therapist, our friends, people. Yes, tell people a person can love you, but is their love what you need? Yes and no, because look at the people who are out here looking for love, and they feel like that's all that they need. That's all that they want. And then you find love, and then that person can love you to death, but it's still not the love that you want, or the love you deserve, or the love that you need. Because you can be loved, and that, okay, I give you a perfect example. A mom giving the birth to their child. You love your child because that child grew up in your home. You fed the child, you clothed the child, you sent the child to school. But then that child gets older and gives their version of your parenting. And all they can convey from your parenting is toxicity. You did not listen to them. You did not prepare them for the world. You know how much I'm seeing that right now? It's this new word, no contact. How many people are going no contact with their mom? Meanwhile, the mom took care of them. The mom clothed them, sent them to school. They grew up in the parents' house. But that was not the love that that child felt as though they deserved. They did not get the love from their mother that they needed. It's not what the mom wanted to do, because a lot of times these moms be toxic and they can only love you in their way. They only know what they were taught. I'm so much better now. It was a great lesson, taught me a lot. Now I can go on and finish my life with the new outlook. If you don't mind me asking, did you move on and get remarried, or are you dating? Like, if you don't mind sharing. God knows how to get our attention for sure. For sure. Okay? Because, yes, that's what I'm saying. Life lesson. My husband and I love each other, but no more than we love God and ourselves. Yeah, yeah. No, never want to marry again. How do you feel about that? Like, are you, like, is it, so I'm gonna tell you, just listen, just reading her response. Just think about, say you are, I'm not sure how old you are, but let's just say you're 40. I'm gonna just put that age out there. After 9 months, I'm sure he did. I'm sure that doesn't surprise me one bit. I'm sure he did. How do you feel if you have to be alone now and for the rest of your life? Do you feel cheated? Do you feel like it's unfair? It's up to us to make changes, but it's not as easy when our hearts are controlling our emotions. Of course he did. Right? Like, that part shocked. I don't think that shocked no one, Kaleidoscope, honestly. Like, and I wouldn't be surprised if they wasn't around prior to the 9 months. Not throwing salt on the wound, but nothing is surprising me in 2024. You're enjoying yourself. Well, thank God for that. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank God. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes I wonder how it got to be that hard when it's something that God ordained. Is it us? Is it that we're just not like, because he makes no mistakes. He does nothing wrong. This is something that we are supposed to be doing. At first, I felt the way until I started doing mindfulness. Even if you are married, you're not really alone. You are alone in love. Yeah, that could be true too. Because I know people like that. Married and just in just going through the motions. Like not really happy, but they're there. I guess just to say they got a man. So, okay. It took me 3 years, therapy for 2. Then mindfulness made me aware. I have 2 friends and they both said that peace means more than a man. No, I agree. But when does it become, I'm just trying to figure, like, this is the part that's just like, I'm just trying to figure out my words, because like, how has this become what is, like, do you guys know the divorce rate in 2024? Like, why is it so hard? And this is something that God put here for us to do. Like, what is happening to the family structure? Like, I just don't get why this is so hard. You have to ask God, is it ordained for us or for me? I was married and felt single the whole time. He said I wasn't going to get half of the house. So, was your divorce like long and drawn out? Was it expensive? I was married and felt. Yvonne, how long were you married? And are you married again? I got half and more, so I'm good. I know that's right. People rather fight with each other and not fight for each other. Girl, no, seriously. Because the trying to make yourself seem like you are a victim in a situation when you know full well you're not, or trying to spread the blame out, over evenly when it's not. It's like, in my situation, lack of communication amongst other things. That's number one, Bernadette. That's number one. That is number one. 10 years. I've been married for 34 years. However, we did separate for 2 years and got back together. Well, thank God for that. That's a blessing. I hope at least in them 2 years that there was some growth on both sides. And I don't know what went on, but I say both sides because we can always learn and grow. None of us are perfect. So that's a blessing. And I pray God, covers your union and you're married, for the rest of your lives happily. Not just married, but you guys are happily married. I thank God for that. Yes, it was. Yeah, see, oh my God. Y'all just stressing me out more. I don't even, oh Lord. It's like, I wish, you know what I wish, honestly, first and foremost? Like, I wish my dad was here. Because I have so many questions, and I just felt like if my dad was here, I would have made so many different decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're both married before, so let's just be learning this out. We even talk about it, bro. So many people say they don't want to get married again, but it's like, how do you feel in this second time? And were you afraid to redo this? Like, what made you know that you weren't making the same mistake that you made last time? I wish my dad was here because I feel like I would have some type of covering and some type of somebody to go to get these answers, to navigate when you hit rough patches and rough times and things in your life. Even me going through chemo and stuff, like just him being there just to hold my hand and tell me that everything was going to be okay, or just looking at his face and the reassurance, like, it's like sometimes, yes, we have grown, but we still have some issues. I understand all this shit we perfect because I'm in that relationship. I'm not perfect, nor is he. Yeah, no, you're not. And this is round 2 of the same person, Bernadette, or this is your second marriage? Because if this is your second marriage to a different person, yeah, I don't blame you. Because it's like 3 strikes, you out. Like, we're not going to keep wasting time and money. Like, I'm with you on that one. I wish that my dad was here, because especially right now, it's like I need him so much. Like, I feel like you in the store and you run in and you let go of your parents' hand and you in the middle of the store and you in this big mall and you just a little kid and you don't know where you're going and you don't see nobody and it's like you scared in the middle of this store. That's how I feel right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. We love, we listen to each other, we hear each other, and we work together on everything, big or small. That's a blessing, darling. And I pray peace and long, happy marriage for you. I really do. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. I love that for you. I wish that for everybody. I really do. I wish that for everybody. I love marriage. You know what I'm saying? I love the union of it. I love what it means. I love what it feels like. I love, belonging to somebody, having somebody to take care of. Like, I love all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel so lost, and I just cannot wait for this whole period to be done. I just cannot wait for all of this, the questions that I have, the doubts and the fears and the anxiety. And, you know, sometimes I do things just to take my mind off of whatever is going on at the time. That's where, food comes in. I see how people get addicted to food, and, because it's like you want to take your mind off of all of that for that moment. I've been taking care of people all my life. Now I get to sit back and enjoy me. I know that's right. I know that's right. And I pray that you enjoy and you live a long life, because that's a lot of time that you gave up. And if that's what you want, to get married again, listen, I pray that you make the right decision, and that it, because you've been there before, I feel like you can make a better informed decision. And the reason why I say that, because you're not hype about it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you young and you get a marriage proposal, you see all of these flags. You see all of these red flags. Ain't nobody gonna tell me you don't. You see all of these red flags, but you choose to ignore them because you love this person. And you all hype, want to get married. I feel like now, because you've been through so much, you know what you will and will not put up with. You can make a better informed decision. If you see certain things before you walk down that aisle, you already know, like, okay, yeah, no, we're not doing this. Like, I feel like that is the wisdom that you have gained from going through what you've been through. And child, listen to Brookie getting in trouble. They so embarrassing on my YouTube. Oh my God. Girl, I think we are sold this fairy tale of marriage. It work, easy, fun, and making sacrifices. So days I love to see him just walk, and some days it's like, why are you breathing so hard? It's a process. Oh my God. Girl, my mom told me, now this is somebody that was in love with my dad. My mom told me one time that she used to be pissed when she heard his keys come through the door, in the door to come home. And I'm like, now how you gonna be mad that the man come home? Like, ain't that what he's supposed to be doing? That's just a part of just like everyday marriage. Like, as much as she loved that person, she hear the door like, oh, here this nigga come. Like, that's a part of what marriage is. So I get that. Share and support each other. Bernadette, right? Like, this is why I love doing lives. Like, I really thought that my lives would be like, but I love that you guys share these things. We can talk about them. We can discuss them. And it's a safe space for you guys to talk about it. Like, I love listening to your perspectives and all of that, and what you guys have been through or are going through. Like, I love hearing these things. I love that you guys share these things with me, and I'm just not the only one on here with diarrhea of the mouth. We grow and become different people as we grow older. We have so. Is that what it is? It's like, okay, so let's explore that. Is it that you grow older and become different people, or is it that you grow older and your needs change? Not that you're different, but what you need or was okay with at 25, you're not okay with at 40. Is that changing, or do you want different? When is it? Because everybody doesn't change at the same pace. So what does that mean for marriage? Just because you may have changed and this person hasn't yet, what does that mean for it? That's why I keep saying it takes time. Take your time. If I don't see you for a while, I fully understand. Every 5 years you change. Think about it. It's growth. How to join the line. Learn that. Oh my God. Now, how many lives you done been on just sitting back ear hustling because you didn't know how to get on? Please pray you are okay. Oh, thank you. Don't make me cry. Thank you. I'm learning the ins and outs from y'all. Not you hiding, Angie. Learning what to listen. If anybody can help, get in them comments and ask some questions and stuff. Because there's some ladies that got a lot of sense in these comments. Any questions you got? Because I'm reading. Because I want to know. Any questions you got, get in here and ask some questions. Because we out here just making mistakes all up and through, not knowing what the hell we doing. So if you can head it off, please do. You have to change in life. But okay, so how many times have you heard in a relationship that you're changing and it's not necessarily viewed as a good thing? Everybody don't want you to change, even though I agree with you. You have to change in order to be alive. Who is the same person at 20 that they are at 30? Who is the same person at 35 that they are at 30? I too thought you changed. Some people change at different paces, but you change. I believe it's both. We grow and change, but we also don't put up with what we used to. No, it's why we are here. The school of life lessons. Death changes, birth changes you. Okay, so it's crazy that you said that, because I'm going to share something with you that it's like I don't really like to talk about it because it's a fear, and I don't like to put it out in the universe. But you saying that, it's just like it just triggered in my mind, especially since I've been sick. My biggest fear is time. And I know it's something that I have to get over. Don't get me wrong. I'm not wallowing in it. But my biggest fear is time. Ever since I've been sick, it's like a weight on my shoulder. My biggest fear is time, because I feel like I don't have time for um and I pray I do. I pray for long life. But it's like I'm so afraid that I don't have time, that I don't have enough time to change my life, if that makes sense. I don't have enough time to change from the mistakes that I made to better my life. Like look around us at what's going on outside. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to miss y'all comments. Our cells are changing as we talk. I'm so serious. I was like, Burn, get on board with this technology. Watch your clips on my TV. I had to get on my cell phone to figure this out. My God, on today. Time, I understand. My mama told me God was working with me, and it took me 10 years to get the message. So I can't get mad at my husband if it takes him 15 years to get it. Yeah, time indeed. What are you doing with the time you have? Trying to be a better person, trying to serve God better, trying to make less mistakes, trying to accomplish some type of goals. Like, okay, I don't have kids, right? God forbid if something would have happened to me. It's like I was never here. Like I don't have nothing. I listen this song, I don't know if you guys know this song by Beyonce. It's called I Was Here. I can't even listen to it because it like it triggers me, because even though she has all of this accolades and money, and she has children and a family, she has a footprint here that if she leaves here, it's like she met something somewhere. I feel like if I would have left here, I don't have anything. Like there would be no trace of me being here. Like I meant nothing. That is crazy to me. Like I don't have a legacy. I don't have something that, this is when Asia left here. She was here, and this is what she contributed to the world. This is what's going to keep her name and her legacy going. I don't have that. For myself, I'm not I'm not happy with myself. That's another reason why I wanted to pull back on the clothes and the fashion and all of that. Because while it's something that I love, I was hiding behind it. Because I'm not happy with my sister made a comment to me the other day, and she says, you know, I'm trying to think of, my head is all jumbled up. She said something to the effect of, you should be proud of what you have. And I said, Alicia, proud of what? Like, I'm nothing. Like, proud of what? And it's like, all I'm hearing is material stuff. And it's like, again, if something happens to you, okay, estate sales. I look at estate sales on TikTok. I'm not looking at the beautiful antique pieces somebody is buying. I'm not looking at the Chanel bags somebody might have bought for $100. I'm looking at all of the stuff that this person that made up this person's life. And everybody's going through it like it's like they at the supermarket. Like, when we don't see or hear from you, we look for you, so you do have a legacy. Thank you. You have touched the heart of a stranger. How many people could do that? I appreciate you. God can remember you, and so would everybody you interact with. We don't know you personally, but I know I've impacted people. Thank you, guys. Like, it's just, I know it's just something that I have to work through in my own mind, but it's in this moment, that's how I feel. And I've shared this with my family because it's literally like a fear of mine. Like, I have had a sheltered life, and for a long time I thought success was material stuff. And while that can be a sign of success because everybody's going to work and doing something to make money to buy things. So I'm not saying that it's not. But the older I get, the more that I realize I want something more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm wasting God's potential. Like, you know how they say, if you don't use it, you lose it? That's how I felt after I got sick and I felt the change in my brain and stuff. It's like, well, you didn't use all of these smarts that I gave you. You didn't use the ability to read a paragraph in under a second and comprehend what you're reading. You didn't use that. So let me take that away. You don't need this then, since you didn't, you don't want it because you didn't use it. So me going back to school is my way of, number one, doing something for me, bettering myself. Your sickness wasn't a punishment. Tell my mind that. In my heart, I know it wasn't because I know the reason why I got it, and I shared this with you guys. But in my mind, that's what it feels like because I'm still dealing with it. And it's like I cannot get away from it. Like, my God, like, I'm just, every day I'm trying to just forget about it, that it happened, and I can't because it's constant reminders from my feet to my brain to my anxiety. Sometimes the anxiety be so bad, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I have a doctor's appointment coming up. That's how bad it's gotten, that I made an appointment because it's so scary sometimes that I want to make sure that's what it is and it's not something else. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I have, and it's just like all at one time. Like and this is another reason why I take breaks from YouTube. I'm tired of this. I know y'all tired. Like, I'm tired of like, getting emotional and dumping this stuff on you guys. But it's like this has been my diary and my saving grace because I don't always want to dump this on my family. It's like I just I always say, why me? And my mom will say, why not you? Why do you think that you're exempt from the trials and tribulations of life? And I don't think I'm exempt from it because I know I am blessed because it is people that had what I had that didn't make it. But I thought I was stronger than what I am because I felt like I can deal with anything. You're back in school, you're working, you're here, so you have a purpose. Don't be on your sources. God already planned your life and He knows. And broke my. It's like, and it took me a while to get back in school because I wanted to make sure that I was in school for the right reasons. That this wasn't something else just to take my mind off of, everything that's going on in my life. And when I sat down and really thought that, no, I want to better myself. I want to further my education. I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor. Remember this one thing, you have survived all of your bad day. About writing a book. Yo, let me find out, like, who you be talking to, because you be saying some stuff. Like, I used to write when I was young. And I even got awards for writing. My mom always tell me that Brookie trying to bust in. My mom always tell me that I should have written children's books because I used to love to write. I mean, it's a thought. I'm not opposed to it, but I felt like it would be kind of redundant because I talk to you guys. It's on film. So it's like, am I going to take what's already like, I don't want it to get to the point where it's like, okay, girl, like we got it. We heard you. Like, now what else? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be that. So I'm trying to figure out how I would write it so that it would be my story and then it would still be respectful to other people in my life, if that makes any sense. If y'all get where I'm going. Oh, bye, darling. Have a good night. It's not nothing that I would not do. It's just something that I would have to really sit down and think about. And oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are phenomenal to me as well. Like you guys are just like, whenever I be needing, to feel okay, you guys be there, and it's a blessing. It really is. No, there are so many people that never see your YouTube, so a book could reach others. That's true. That's true. Nope, they don't know it all. Start from when your dad was here. Make it a 3-part series. Yeah. Yeah, because it just, honestly, if I could write that, it would start from birth, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I do journal, Yvonne. I do. I do. Sometimes I stop because I journal different than the way I speak sometimes. Sometimes when I journal, I'm so angry and it's like every other word be a cuss. So it's like, I took a break from everything. Everything that was helping me in the moment, I had to take a break from because it's like, I'm trying to think, like, you know how when you're eating something that you love, but you start eating it every day, that it don't hit the same, because it's like, all right, I think I'm a little tired of this now. Like, what else y'all got? I love this dish, but I think I had enough. That's kind of how like journaling was. So I took a break with that too. Girl, now you know that ain't going in the book, Jen. Like, we're not even going, child, I'm finna get sued. We're not putting them days in the book. Cause you know what would go in the book if I start writing that. Okay? We go live. I always feel better when I get off. Thank you. I'm so glad. And I do too, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. I do too, because it's life be lifing. And I feel like we be needing these moments, just to I guess purge and just, I just want to get through a live or video where I'm not crying. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of crying. I want to feel more accomplished within myself. I want to feel like my dad is not here. I want him to be proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to be in heaven and just like looking like my well-educated, this is my daughter. I'm his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to embarrass him. I don't want him to be like, all of this, not my little girl with all of this charisma and all this mouth and all of this knowledge and, could take a test and pass it in school with barely studying. Like, don't tell me this is it for you. You know what I'm saying? But then every day I think about, okay, even when I started school, all in my mind, it wasn't that I started school, this is a blessing, let's get it. All in my mind. Y'all want to know what I was thinking about? This going to take a long time. I'm going to be this age when I'm done this. I'm going to be this age when I'm done. I ain't going to start living like this till I'm this. Oh, that's all that was in my mind. Retarded. All that was in my mind was how much time this is going to take. How much time I wasted that I could have started this. And that's what hurts when I'm trying to accomplish goals, because I always get thrown off because I always think about, why didn't you do this sooner? Why didn't you start this sooner? I mean, I'm not old, but it's like school takes time. Things take time. And it's like, not only do you have to finish the school, then you actually have to start doing what it is you went to school for. So you're not about to be rich and as soon as you graduate the diploma. So it's all of that is, you can't put kidnapping vegetables from the garden in the book. Oh my God. No, I'm going to tell y'all something. This book will have me. Y'all remember Corinne when she wrote that book about all the rappers she was hunching and put everybody's name? If I write a book of some of the stuff that I done seen, girl, please, they be catching me in the alleyway. It's a woman thing. We can put age on everything. No, for real. What are you studying? I'm going to school to get my real estate license. And then I'm going to take that a step further once I'm done that. I didn't see, but take baby steps, take it one day at a time. I'm on day 57 of working out. Look at you, girl. But on day 1, I didn't see day 57 in my future, but I took it one day at a time. No, seriously, because I done been on day 1 for the past 2 months. I'll do day 1 and then don't see them again till the beginning of the next month. And then I'll try again. And now we in December. And yeah, well, and meanwhile, I spent $20 on the crumble cookie yesterday. So that lets you know where I'm at on the journey. But God bless you. I hope you stay with it. I would like to get back on that journey because working out helps. It will help your body. It helps. I know it will help my feet, my mental. I'm sure it would help. It's just getting in that mindset and in that mode. It's just not easy. But I know I have to do it. Not a crumb. Oh, girl, please. You ain't see the lineup this week? Girl, crumble cookie lineup this week was nice. I said, oh, yeah, let me get TikTok. I'm going to tell you, TikTok going to keep you fat. I got, what crumble cookie did I get? It's there in the living room. I got the vanilla one with the little sprinkles on the top. I got that one. I got the cookies and cream milkshake. I got that one. They had a strawberry one. It looked like the Kentucky butter cake one, but it was strawberry. Um, they had a brownie one, but you know I wasn't getting that with no peppermint and stuff on top. They had a lemon one. I'm not really the biggest lemon fan, so I didn't try that. They had like this caramel cake one with whipped cream or something on top. Y'all, child, please. I sure did had it right. DoorDash to my house. Same. I've been in school since August, girl. Still in the beginning phase. What you going to school for, Jen? Oh, I saw that a lot of the honey bun cookie. Yep, that too. Because I seen a girl eating that, and I ain't even no honey bun fan. The only ones I like is the Cinnabons. Girl, I wanted to lick the screen when I seen her getting that. But y'all, let me tell you. Them crumble cookies so expensive. I be so irked. And then you got to pay the tip for the DoorDash people because I must ain't pay enough. And one of the DoorDash people left my order and somebody else had to pick it up. Get a vibration plate. So easy to do and good for lymphatic drainage. What's that? A vibration plate. I got to look that up. Go on Saturday. Yes, go before because I think they re-up Sunday. QA tester. What's a QA tester? Is that hospital? Because I know you in medical. Honey, but listen, try the crumble cookie. Don't be sleeping on it. That honey bun, yeah. Because I'm mad that my Brookie and them out there making all that noise because I go out there and get my cookie right now, but I ain't got no glue in my teeth and I don't need it falling all out. Y'all, because I was at work and I was eating a hot dog or something from Shake Shack. Mind your business. I bit into the hot dog and went to go take the piece off that I thought I bit off, yank my whole fronts out, and I was at work. Thank God wasn't nobody around me. My whole tooth was embedded in the hot dog. I said, girl, it's I'm so embarrassing sometimes trying to change my life and the 55th Street still be there sometime. I'm telling you, I'm trying to elevate. Speaking of elevate, I ordered this book. I want to do so much with y'all. I want to do what's it called? What did I say it was? What's them things that you do for the for your goals and stuff? One of those parties, the mood board. I want to do a mood board thing with you guys on a live one day, and I also want to do a book club. I would love if you guys would want to do a book club with me. No, it's making sure apps do what they're supposed to do, but if it doesn't, I will go in and test what I'm not. Jen, when you start being in tech, let me find out. I'm not see how we be having all these talents and don't be. How long you got to be in school for? I would love to start a book club with you guys. So I ordered this book. It's called. All right, hold on. Y'all know my Our Kind of People. It's about the black elite of like I want to say 1800s or 1700s, like Jack and Jill, the cotillion balls, like all of that type of stuff. Like it's by Lawrence Otis Graham. I hear so much about this book. Didn't share because I want to get into tech, but it's so broad. COVID wore me out. Honey, please. Okay, we're not even going to talk about COVID. Listen. When I tell you how the old people say your soul tired, my soul is tired. Okay, I don't even talk about the COVID time because that was a whole other thing. Because I ended up getting COVID while I was getting the kid. Girl, we're not even gonna talk about it. It's supposed to take 3 or 4 months. Jennifer, that ain't no time. Okay, because when I tell you what I'm fitting to do after I get my real estate license, that's some time. That ain't no time, 3 or 4 months, girl. You can knock that out. You can do that. That's a blessing. And then that way you can start getting that money. I'm not mad at you on that. That is a blessing. Get that money. 3 or 4 months, that ain't nothing. I don't got sidetracked. Oh yeah, it's called Our Kind of People, and it's basically about the black bourgeoisie of that time, how they made their money, work, because remember, during those times, no rights, slavery. All of these things were against us during this time. So how did they make this money? Some of them came from family money. Some of them were left money from their masters and things like that. So they, grew into, came into society that way. The schools that they went to, the social circles that they were around. Like, when I tell y'all the book's supposed to be here Saturday, I cannot wait to get this book. Now, you guys let me know. It's not a lot of people on here, but that's okay because we don't be needing a whole lot of people. Y'all let me know if y'all would love to do the book club, because either y'all can order the book and we read it together and we figure out how to do it. Like, maybe we can go on live or something and we read, a couple chapters and stuff together. I would love to do that. Or you can read it on your own and then we do lives discussing, like, every week. We do lives discussing 2 chapters of the book. Like, we give each other 2 chapters a week to read and we discuss the chapters then. It's called Our Kind of People. It's by Lawrence Otis Graham. You can go on Amazon. They got used books, and I think I paid like $15 for mine. They got it on Kindle, so you don't have to wait if you like books like that. I like physical books because I'm trying to, build me a little library. So I got the paperback copy. So yeah, we can do it that way. We can read it and then come together and discuss our thoughts and what we, what we think about the book every week. And also too, I want to do the so frustrating. Mood board. I want to do the mood board book. No, OUR, Our Kind of People. Yeah, OUR, Kind of People. Lawrence Otis Graham. Like, I cannot wait to get this book. Like, this guy, well, first of all, it started out, he was interviewing and moving around society. This is a black man around the white society. He decided to not infiltrate because he's black, but he decided to get into interviewing and researching black society because, of course, we know it's white society. But what was the world like in the black rich section? Like, how did they move? Did they move the same as the whites? Did they have the same ideologies? Like, I cannot wait. Yes, Our Kind of People. I cannot wait to read this book. Also, maybe after Christmas, we can do the mood board. So that way we can do it for the new year. Like, everything, like, you guys, I will put in the YouTube, what's that thing where I showed you guys I was going to go on live, where you can type in there what we can get so that we can be on live together and we can make mood boards. Like, I'll lay everything out on the floor and I'll show you guys what I'm putting on my mood board. You guys tell me what you're putting on your mood board and, we can do them together. It don't got to be nothing, no big old poster or nothing, but just something small, just so we can have something that, number one, we're doing together, and just like, goals and things that we want for 2025. Because I'm going to tell you something. I pray, Lord, that I don't be on this Strongest Soldiers list next year. Lord Jesus, I just need a break. So this will be so good for me. I pray that it will help you guys and that, it's just something to look forward to. And it's just something have I slept in my new bed? Yes, sure did. And did. But guess what? I ain't took the plastic off yet. Shut up. Because I be eating snacks and stuff in my bed. And I be spilling stuff. And I don't got time for that right now. But I only got the actual mattress. I'm still looking for, I got a box spring too. I'm just sleeping on the floor. But it's a bed that I want to get that I saw that I love. So I'm just making sure that that's the one before I order it. But yeah, I would love to get the bed that I want, because it's so beautiful. But it's like, first of all, it's Christmas time and these stupid gifts, and I'm getting so I had to push back me buying it because I want to get, you know, stuff for my mom and my sister and stuff. So, and Christmas is important to us. So, and I want good gifts. So I'm going to make sure I get them good stuff. So, yeah. But guys, I am going to let you all go because we have been on here, I want to say an hour. But as always, this has been a wonderful, wonderful live. I came on here to talk about style changing. Where is your dog? Chloe. Okay, well, she might be out there with them. I thought she was in here. I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to try to get a video up for you guys Sunday. I wanted to lighten it up some. So I'm going to let you guys, you know, see more of my work environment and the things that's going on there. Just more vlog style as well. Just so, you know, everything is not so heavy all the time. So I am looking forward to seeing you guys again. I love you guys so, so much. Style changes. Yeah, honey, you missed it. Yeah. I'm in the middle of some style changes. I'm not in that place right now, you know, and I've told you guys before how I hide behind my clothes, and I'm just not in that space. I'm looking to pare down more. Like right now I'm doing more cashmere sweaters and, you know, just more, just less loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to have the biggest dress on. I don't have to have the headpiece to go with the dress. I just want to pare it down a little bit. You know, I'm just more exposing myself because if the more I expose myself, the more I'm forced to deal with everything and I'm forced to heal, if that makes any sense. So me hiding behind everything is just not, you know, it's just not where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? But I will give you more examples and I'll go into in-depth more on a sit-down video. So I love you guys so, so much. I want you guys to have a beautiful, beautiful night and be safe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, I love you too, Jen. Thank you. Thank you for being on my live. I don't know if you ever was on my live before. Bye, Kaleidoscope. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. Mwah. Bye, guys.